This realignment idea, it really took hold back at Eurobike in September. I was over there with John Burke was there, and it was really funny. I mean, John says, "Hey, I got this idea I want to talk to you about." Hush, hush, I don't want anybody else to hear. So we went outside the booth. We're on the outside where, there's bikes on display and everything. And then Zapata Espinosa comes by and says, "Wow, look at this. This is something." Two of the big wigs in the company, and they're still going out and looking at little details on bikes. And well, that could have been true, but it wasn't. We were talking about this realignment. And basically, John said, "Look, I think we want to just slap you right down in the center of the Trek whole shtick, the whole thing, the whole line." And it makes so much sense. I mean, I live in the center of Trek. I work with Trek every day. I've done this for, it's coming up on 19 years now. And I've always felt like a Trek guy, believe it or not. Yeah, let's call a spade a spade. And this made so much sense. We're here. Yes. Back in 1979, Charlie Kelly and myself started a little company called Mountain Bikes. We were tiny. Ugh. We grew like crazy. The first year we sold 160 bikes. The second year it was a little over 1,000. And those bikes in 1979, 1980 were $1,320 on up from that. We were doing okay, but it was difficult. It was difficult as a tiny company and competing with all the big names and everything, the people that had unlimited capital. In 1993, my brother and I decided that we wanted to get out of the day-to-day. It was getting way too risky. And I'd been watching these guys for the longest time in the Midwest, Trek bicycles. And some of our guys thought, "Oh man, they're not cool. But I'd watch them and say, "Man, these guys work together." And I'd hear stories about how they take care of their customers, stand behind their product and just be, well, in a word, righteous. And I always thought, that would be a good partnership. And indeed, it's turned out to be a fabulous partnership. These are good people. These are people that want to do a good thing. That is, produce a lot of really cool bikes, get a lot of people riding them, and make a lot of people smile, make them healthier, do something for the planet, the whole thing. To me, this is my dream job. And now I'm just getting right in the center of it. So I'm going to be a part of Trek, and Trek is a part of me completely, through and through, you guys. Fischer is going to have its time, its wings opened up. Man, this is going to allow us to really fly, to be a real major with these ideas and take things to that next level where, stuff, like the 29er, that took 10 years to popularize. I don't want it to be that way. I want our new ideas, the new products, to come in and be something that the customers already understand and want to come marching into your shop and say, "Look, I heard about this thing. I want one. Let's go." That's what we're working out. So that Fischer isn't this sort of fringe thing that's hard to get on the side, but is something that is right there, available, serviceable. You've got a great dealer taking care of you, and man, that's the way we're going to make this thing work.